Hi, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 15 to April 21st, 2019. We're going to do the Celtic cross spread. I already shuffled your cards. Also, Aries, I shuffled for a card for what is your theme. And I pulled that card, and we're going to take a look at that in a moment. But I also had shuffled for your guidance cards, and two popped out, and so we'll take a look at that shortly too. Now, when I was in the pre-shuffle for you, Aries, a card that popped out was the Nine of Swords. So, Aries, there's some worry and fears that you're dealing with, whether they are real or perceived. You're dealing with some fears and some worries and some concerns. So, we're going to take a look and see what's going on. Now, the energy at the bottom of the deck, you got this Page of Swords. So I feel that, Aries, you may be on guard. You are in protective mode, I feel. Um, in your week ahead. And it may be because of those worries and fears of that Nine of Swords energy that popped out when I was shuffling for the energies for you in your week ahead. So we'll see what's happening with that. But yeah, you may be focused on protecting yourself, guarding yourself, being on guard. You also may be spying on someone or someone spying on you. You also may be communicating where you may be communicating the truth, but it may be harsh the way you're communicating it. Or you could be receiving communication that feels harsh, but it's the truth. Or you may be possibly behaving immature in your communication, or someone could be behaving immature in their communication with you. But as it has to do with you, for those of you that are on guard or in protection mode, this might be you trying to protect your money and finances. I do see pentacles here. Or you may be trying to protect, your mind, your thoughts, or you might be trying to focus on protecting yourself, you as a person, however that means for you. But also, let's get into talking about what's going on with your theme. So the theme you have is hope. So I do like seeing this for you as your theme in the week ahead. So you are focusing on maintaining hope in the week ahead. But what I want you to notice about hope is that there's two people here. They're kind of in the dark, clinging to each other, looking outward into the light. So I feel like that there's some dark times that have occurred or some really challenging things going on. And this might be involving someone else. And as I'm trying to speak, my throat got tingly. So there might be some issues in communication while this Page of Swords is here. I had to drink a little bit of water. But you're focused on maintaining hope. Perhaps you're maintaining hope regarding a relationship, but definitely you're trying to have hope about a situation at least, okay, or at best. So the situation is you got this Nine of Cups. Now the Nine of Cups this could talk about wish fulfillment. But this is feelings and emotions, it's water energy. And with this Nine of Cups energy here as your situation, you may very well be focused on wish fulfillment, trying to gain some sort of wish around something. This could be connected to family or a relationship. But You also could be, with this Nine of Cups, um, focusing on having some sort of satisfaction around something. And what's on your mind is you got the Six of Cups, Aries. So, what's on your mind with the Six of Cups? It could be you experiencing nostalgia. This could be about you thinking about someone from the past, something from the past. But what also could be on your mind is you might be focusing on trying to reconcile something with someone or a situation where you have some sort of successful conclusion that you're satisfied with that Nine of Cups. And it may be something that you're worried about, whether or not you'll be able to achieve that and getting the wish fulfillment in that situation that you want, which is why you are trying to maintain hope around that situation. um, it feels like you may be concerned that it's a strong possibility that whatever this is about, that it's possible won't come together or work out the way you intend, because you see yourself as the Five of Pentacles, and this is you experiencing some sort of lack. You may feel like no one cares about you or what you're dealing with or what's going on, or not being sympathetic to your circumstances, or you may be experiencing some sort of lack in your resources. You may feel left out in the cold by someone. You may feel at a loss with money, or just something is going on in your world that you want to recover from. You want to recover from. And it's difficult to do that. Whatever this is, it's difficult for you to be able to recover from this, because you may not be able to see how to go about doing so. You may be blind to what could be available or what ways are possible to bring about the change and to recover from whatever you feel or you are experiencing lack around or setback from. And so, what is in your past is you got this Seven of Coins. So, with the Seven of Coins, this is earth energy. In the past, you have put a lot of effort and energy into something. You've even had to be patient and wait. And you did this because you were looking to see some sort of fruitful return, something, some success for your efforts. And this is you tending your situation to ensure that. But I feel that you did see some return, but it was very small, okay? And that you found yourself still waiting, okay, in the recent past. And so where you're at right now is justice. And with justice, this is a major arcana. So you being at justice right now, you are focusing on maintaining your balance. You're trying to have balance. You're probably trying to focus on having balance in your mind, balance in your circumstances, balance in your world, balance in whatever you're dealing with. You probably want fairness. You may even want karma to kick in, where you want something positive to happen for a change. Or you may want karma to kick somebody else in the ass in a situation, but you want something balanced out, equalized. Okay? And so your challenge with you trying to have this balance, or while you being in this mode of balance with justice, is you have this Eight of Coins. And the challenge of the Eight of Coins is you may be challenged with working hard on something. You may be challenged with trying to build something, trying to create something. You might be trying to start a new business. You might be trying to work on a few, several things at once that you want to see progress on. You might be challenged with needing to pay attention to the details and not missing any of the details of the situation or with whatever that you're working on. Or you might be challenged with something not working and how to get it to work. Or this could be a challenge to do with work or a challenge to do with money. But whatever it is with this Eight of Pentacles, this is about you could be challenged with being too busy, okay, with this Eight of Coins. But with the Eight of Coins here, whatever the challenge is, this challenge is definitely existing in your physical world, okay, whatever's going on in your physical world. Um, so in your future, you got this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is fire energy. The Queen of Wands, she's a spitfire, okay? She can be a bitch if she wants to be. She sets her mind to something, she goes after it, she goes to get it. She's very determined, she's very driven. Um, she got a lot of courage and resilience, okay? She operates in her personal power. She's very strong willed. Um, she can be very charismatic, very determined, and she can be extreme in her actions because of it, where she doesn't care what or who it affects and how it affects as a result, okay? But she can be a spitfire, okay, if she gets pissed. And with the Queen of Wands, male or female, you're looking to take action. You're very determined to obtain the things that you want and desire in your world. You could also, Aries, be dealing with someone that's embodying this Queen of Wands energy. And this may be someone that, you see is strong willed. This may be someone that's trying to assist you with trying to have something work or brought into balance or for you to recover or have something reconciled. Or this may be someone that you are dealing with that you want to have reconciliation with, that you want to come out of the doghouse with, and you want to recover what you have with this person. You may be in a relationship or some sort of partnership, or maybe work together in a business, but there's some sort of possible contract or arrangement that you want to um, resolve or have with this person. But whatever this is regarding, whether this is you or someone you're dealing with, there is some drive or passion that you feel very strongly about that you're going to go after because there's something that you want and you're going to go after it and get it. And you're going to follow your instincts in order to do it as well. Now, how you're being seen is this Three of Swords. Now, with this Three of Swords energy here, this is mental energy. There is some sort of breakdown in communication. This is some problems in communication between yourself and others. You may be seen as someone who is separating yourself from others because of a breakdown in communication, not being able to see eye to eye, or because you feel betrayed or hurt or lied to. There could have been a three-party situation where you feel like you were cheated on, or maybe you cheated on someone. It's possible with this Three of Swords energy, you being seen as a Three of Swords, perhaps you're healing from some sort of hurt or disappointment. But with this Three of Swords energy, this is about being hurt, sad, betrayed, disappointed, around some sort of communication with others or some sort of thought pattern that you're thinking that has you feeling sad and upset, feeling disappointed, feeling betrayed. Okay, you may even be feeling separated from others or shunned by others as a result, or um, there's a communication problem where you're not able to have something work out and come together um, through communication the way you wanted it to happen because you see the snow. You may be being treated coldly, or you may come off as being cold and resistant um, in your communication with others. Now, to look at that Three of Swords a little more closely, with that Three of Swords, you have the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is about movement, swift movement. It can talk about messages back and forth. But with this Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords, I feel, Aries, this is you trying to swiftly move away from any disappointment, any hurt, pain, betrayal, any breakdown in communication, or any sadness that you may be experiencing, and you're trying to swiftly move away from it, or you're trying to swiftly recover from it through communication and resolve it. Now, in your emotions and feelings, you got the Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, you may be feeling confusion. You may not be seeing clearly. You may be trying to weigh your options. You may be trying to make a decision. You may be trying to focus on seeing clearly, hoping to be seeing clearly. You may be clouded in your mind. Your judgment may be clouded with this Seven of Cups energy. And so you may be hoping to be able to make the right choice. You may be hoping to have options. You may be hoping to see clearly. You may even be experiencing some wishful thinking in a situation. And so your outcome is you got this King of Swords. And with this King of Swords, this here is the Master of his suit. This is mental energy. And the King of Swords talks about you could be dealing with an authority figure of some kind. And this may be, as with justice here, you may be dealing with an authority figure and something to do with the legal system. That may be possible. And this may be what you're trying to recover from or come to some sort of reconciliation around and trying to have hope about. That may be why you're worried. This could be in relation to family or a relationship. But with the King of Swords, this also could be you, or you could be dealing with someone in this energy. But with this King of Swords, this is about trying to cut away what no longer serves you. This is about disconnecting from your emotions, trying to be logical, being clear-minded, being decisive. This is about being strategic, being firm but fair. This feels like cutthroat, though. This feels more of like an aggressive kind of energy, like whatever it takes to cut away what no longer serves. So to look more closely at this King of Swords, with that King of Swords, you have the Star. So you're looking to heal something or gain and have wish fulfillment around a situation, because with the Star energy, the Star talks about healing, having hope. This is about you trying to allow yourself to be spiritually guided or have enlightenment in a situation. But this is you wishing on something to cut away something that no longer serves you, or for something to happen and that the plan works out for you in your favor. And that you see the fairness in the situation happen. And, you know, with the Star here, this could be involving an Aquarius, or you could have that in your chart. But you're certainly looking to, with this King of Swords, you're trying to figure out how to heal something or to have your wish fulfilled in a situation. And when I see the Nine of Cups here, the Seven of Cups, and the Star, this really feels like you try to have a wish fulfilled. Whether it's right or wrong, it's a wish nonetheless, and you want it fulfilled. And with that King of Swords, I feel like you don't care how it's fulfilled. You just want it to happen. You want that wish to happen for you. And so thereby, The theme energy for you is hope. You're remaining hopeful at a time when you're not sure if what you're hoping for will happen, but you're going to keep the hope alive nonetheless, because that might just be all you have on this that you can put to it, Aries. So, your guidance that you have that popped out is you have release. So, your guidance is to release, is to let this go, to release it, okay? To not hold on to it, to release what, to release your expectations, whatever they are, to let it go. Perhaps you've been trying to hold on to something that you need to release. But your guidance is whatever this is, to release it, allow it to be removed if need be. And your second piece of advice is listen. Okay? So with listen, this is about the ability for you to relate to others and others to relate to you, for you to be receptive to others, for others to be receptive to you, but really for you to be receptive, for you to have empathy, for you to show some measure of openness and nurturing towards harmony, but it requires listening. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.